All right, Shalom. First off, let me give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem, Ruach Kodash. Want to give double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone, and peace and blessings. Shalom to the Most High's elect across the four winds of the earth. It's the brother Yagadal. I'm a one from GMS Houston, back with another lesson. Okay, and I want to revisit a point that it came up, all right, on the block yesterday. All right, just dealing with King Solomon and the statement, which I'll read here first in Ecclesiastes 1 and 14. It says, I have seen all the works that are done under the sun, and behold, all is vanity and vexation. Okay, so real quickly, I'm going to get on the online etymology, I'm going to get the definitions for vanity and vexation. Okay. Now, King Solomon reigned, all right, after his father, King David, okay, our forefather, all right, King David was set up to do what? He was set up to conquer, okay, and rule for 40 years through warfare and conquering, okay, so what? So his son could reign in 40 years of peace, okay? So if you would go into King Solomon's rule, okay, he wasn't going to battle. He wasn't didn't have blood on his hands. Okay, he reigned in 40 years of peace. And you get into the actual details of King Solomon's empire, all right, how long it took him to build the house of the Lord, and then how long it took him to build his own palace, which took an additional 7 years longer, all right, than it took to build the house of the Lord, man. Okay. So if you go into the details of his kingdom, his status, you would think that King Solomon, okay, all right, he was good, he was set, okay, and of course on the tangible level, yes, he was. But why would he make the statement that all was vanity and vexation if he ruled in peace and had everything times 100 that you can think of, man? Okay, so let me grab this first definition of vanity. And this is on the online etymology dictionary. All right, it says vanity from the 12th century. It says that which is vain, futile, or worthless. From Old French, vanité, self-conceit, futility, lack of resolve. Jump down. It says emptiness, aimlessness, falsity, figuratively vainglory, foolish pride, from one vainous, empty, void, figuratively idle, fruitless. Okay, so these are definitions of vanity, man. Okay, so why would King Solomon say, all right, the ruler of the known world on a whole different level, all right, far behind anything a Negro, Latino, or Native American has ever seen? Okay, why would he state that all is vanity? Why is empty? Okay, it's void. Okay, this is vainglory. All right, let's get vexation before I move on. All right, and this is a definition for vexation. It says abuse, harassment, insult, affront, or directly from Latin vexationem. It says annoyance, harassing, distress, trouble, none of action from past participle stem of vexere to harass or trouble. Okay, so these they dealing with King Solomon's rule. These are definitions that you wouldn't feel all right that he would use. Okay, well, let's jump over to the Book of Wisdom of Solomon and see, all right, what level of understanding the Most High gave to King Solomon for him to see that even though he was ruling, he had everything he could ask for, all right, and he saw all of it to be vanity. He had the women, he had the status, okay, and he saw all of it, all this as vanity and vexation of spirit, okay. So this is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 7, and I'm gonna start at verse 7. All right, this is Wisdom of Solomon 7 and 7. It says, wherefore I prayed and understanding was given me. I called upon Yahweh and the spirit of wisdom came to me. I preferred her before sepulchres and thrones, and esteemed riches nothing in comparison of her. So off top, King Solomon, all right, he valued wisdom and understanding over physical riches. Okay? And the Most High blessed him with far beyond what he prayed for in a dream, man, which was proper judgment and discernment, all right, to rule the people. Okay? So he saw that the wisdom and knowledge was more valuable than anything that was tangible or what the our world would see as value, man. Okay, but let's read on. It says, neither compared I unto any precious stone, because all gold in respect of her is as little so like it is as a little sand, and silver shall not be counted as clay before her. I loved her above health and beauty, and chose to have her instead of light, for the light that cometh from her never goeth out. So you gotta understand, King Solomon was constantly letting you know the value of this wisdom, man. Okay, this is the light that cannot go out, man. This is far more precious than any stone, any gold, any silver. Okay, it says, I loved her above health and beauty, and chose to have her instead of light, for the light that cometh from her never goeth out. All good things together came to me with her, and innumerable riches in her hands. And I rejoiced in them all, because wisdom goeth before them, and I knew not that she was the mother of them. I learned diligently, and do communicate her liberally. I do not hide her riches, for she is a treasure unto men that never faileth. Okay? And he saw, man, all these treasures, all these riches, this can be taken away. I can lose this. This can perish. All right? So this is all bullshit. At the end of it, he saw this is all bullshit compared to the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Okay? All right? The people, you could have historians go deep into how King Solomon ruled and everything that he possessed, and he saw it as all bullshit in comparison to this wisdom, man. Okay? It says for verse 14, for she is a treasure unto men that never faileth, which they that use become the friends of Yahweh, because being commended for the gifts that come from learning. Oh, these are the true gifts. These are the true treasures. Okay, this knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Okay, and this wisdom is the mother of all things, man. Okay. It says, Yahweh hath granted me to speak as I would, and to conceive as is meet for the things that are given me, because it is he that leadeth unto wisdom and directeth the wise. For in his hand are both we and our words, all wisdom also, and knowledge of workmanship. For he hath given me certain knowledge of things that are, namely, to know, Salakia, to know how the world was made and the operation of the elements. Now we have entered into that this stage, man. Okay, to where we see, all right, the through the understanding of the scriptures. All right, we don't have the complete understanding. I'll say knowledge. Okay, because we understand through us being in the very end times, we have a greater understanding, all right, of the prophecies in the scriptures than any of the men in the scriptures, man. Why? Because we are living in the times, all right, of the visions that they saw and didn't fully understand. But King Solomon received knowledge on a whole different level, man. Okay, and us being in that position, we're seeing that this place is bullshit, man. This is not the end all be all. Okay, so I'm gonna go through the list of the knowledge that the Most High gave unto King Solomon. Okay, verse 18, it says, the beginning, ending, and midst of times, the alterations of the turning of the suns, and the change of turning of the sun, the change of seasons, the circuit of years, the position of stars, the natures of living creatures, and the furies of wild beasts, the violence of winds, and the reasoning of men, the diversity of plants, the virtues of roots, and all such things are either secret or manifest, them I know. For wisdom, which is the worker of all things, taught me, for in her is an understanding spirit, holy, one only, manifold, subtle, all right, living, clear, undefiled, plain, not subject to hurt, loving the thing that is good, quick, which cannot be letted, ready to do good. Okay, and I'm gonna stop right there, man. I just want to go through some of these things, showing you the level of wisdom, all right, and knowledge that the Most High imparted unto King Solomon, but he still made the statement that all is vanity and vexation of spirit. Okay, now he had this level of understanding, so it would outweigh what? It would outweigh the carnal in the flesh, man. Okay, so he saw no matter all these things that I have, I still can die. I still can age and get sick. I can still fall victim to the weakness of a woman. Okay, so he saw no matter what, all this is bullshit compared to this knowledge, and this is not the end all be all. This is not the kingdom that's set to stand forever. He understood that, man. Okay, while you have Jake dead set trying to make the kingdom of heaven in this wicked, perverse place. All right, King Solomon, which was far the most knowledgeable man, okay, who was Yahweh Shai, okay, he saw this was all vanity, man. This was all emptiness, man. There was nothing solid in here. Why? Because there was prophecy that had to be fulfilled, and this wasn't the time to rule forever, man. Okay, he had knowledge of all the things are beyond a regular person, so he saw that this didn't amount to shit, man. Okay, and that's the mentality we're in, man. Okay, yeah, we work, we take care of business, shit. When we're in our leisure time, we try to enjoy ourselves at times, but we know that this is all bullshit, man. And the only thing that holds true value is the knowledge, wisdom, understanding, man. Okay, and we're not in a time that where we're gonna relax and kick back, man. We still have a major job to do and fighting until the end, and then, all right, we can enjoy riches. We can enjoy status. We can enjoy the kingdom of heaven and righteousness, man. Okay, what good would a kingdom be, all right, if wickedness still exists? All right, if we don't have complete control over the vibrations that go out in the kingdom, man. All right. So King Solomon had this understanding, and we have that understanding now, the true middle of the Lord, that all this bullshit, all right, no matter what status you get to, no matter what amount of tangible things you see as treasure in the earth, it's all vanity and vexation of spirit, because wickedness is still ruling. We're not under the second covenant. We can still die. We're still susceptible to disease and sins, man. Okay. So I'm gonna end it on that. I just wanted to push that energy, man, of this is all vanity and vexation. And King Solomon expressed that with all the knowledge that he had. He saw that no matter what, this is all bullshit, man. Okay. All right. So with that, once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Hakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone, and peace and blessings. Shalom to the Most High's elect.